I'm back in the shop, obviously. It's Sunday morning. St. Patrick's Day. Well, so it's got to be a quick one because I've got things to do. Many ciders to sink. So I was born in Cork, obviously. Not many people know that, but yeah, I was. Long time ago. But another week, 6 weeks on the trot. The Sunday car boot is closed. Although it was open yesterday. I can't really go on Saturdays, got too much to do. But yeah, it was closed. E-boot closed, but also the kids' rugby was also off. So I got a nice little lie-in today. What's been going on? eBay, back on track. You know, people saying, oh, it's not eBay, it's you. Well, how can it be possible that I've practically doubled last week's takings from eBay? I think I cashed, like, when you get your cash out on a Tuesday, it's 275. I'm currently on 630. 2 days to go, today and tomorrow. You do the math. And I will show you what sold recently, as with tradition, shortly. Last night, Whatnot show. I know people, this is the other thing now, people don't like to talk about Whatnot. Don't worry. You're missing out, that's what I'm saying. If you're not watching, you're missing out. Link in the description for a free £10 credit. But what happened? Shop has been better this week, to be fair. Decent day yesterday. But what sold? As with tradition, let me show you what sold. I was on my feet yesterday. I got up at 5 to 10. Shop opens at 10. But I was on my feet from 12 hours, solid. And for people in retail, my feet, I can barely walk the next day. It's like my feet just seize. It takes a bit of going to get them going. But yeah, very stiff today, very stiff. Anyway, let me show you my piles, because I've got piles to show you. And the piles, I've got massive piles today. Big piles. But I'll show you as we go in. CD, Philadelphia International, the re-edit's £21 going out. A customer bought something on Whatnot. Sorry to say it, Whatnot. He actually bought this. He bought that and said, actually, I don't want that. But I've seen this on your eBay account. Can I have that instead? I'm like, yeah, it's fine. No problem. So that's going out to him. Put that in the box. A couple of 7-inches. Space Oddity David Bowie, like £6. The Blue Nile, second act. No. The Blue Nile, I Love This Life. Let me just tell you something about the Blue Nile. I had a record come into the shop by the Blue Nile a couple of weeks ago. Never thought nothing of it. I was over watching John, the 6-inch pianist channel. Great music record channel. If you want to know about records, I'll leave his link in the description. He went to a record store and bought an album by the Blue Nile. And I thought, oh, I've got that album. I'll give it a listen. Listen to it. And I can't stop listening to it. 80s Scottish band. This is from 81. But that's over £13. The album that I had is, I put it up for 80. I don't really want to sell it, to be honest, but it's up there for £80. But yeah, if you get a chance, listen to the Blue Nile. Great band. Candy Stat and Young Hearts Run Free, £6. Cara Dillon versus Too Divine, Black Is the Colour. A lot of people, they know their records. They know the first presses of Pink Floyd's to the Black Sabbaths, but a lot of people that deal in records, And there is a lot of people that this doesn't account for, but a lot of people don't know dance music, and that's where I think I've got my one up on record dealers, because I do. But if you're going to learn one thing about dance music, if you're out and about, if you see this label, get it. And Beats, these are collectible, absolute classic trance. I mean, practically everything on this label is a banger. And they were made at a time, 2006. Nobody was really buying this music back then. There's only a handful. There's not many about, which makes them scarce. So this one sold for 60 quid. I found one that come into the shop. It come in via Nuneaton in the week, and that I've listed that for 120. That went for 60. Nilsson Smilsson. Generally wouldn't bother putting this on eBay, but it had its poster. It's in there. Yeah, got a poster. So it was on 15. Someone took an offer of 13. Darude Sandstorm 21. That coming via Nuneaton. Here we go. The piles, they get bigger from here on in. Massive piles from now until the end of the reveal of what sold. But this come into the shop yesterday. Guy come in, said, "Do you buy records?" I was like, "Yeah, I buy records." Bought some records. He said, "Oh, do you buy radios?" I was like, "Oh, let me see what you've got." And I said, "We're going to take him to the car boot." I was like, "Well, let me see what you got." So we had this. This was one of them. There was 3 altogether. The Bush TR30. He said this. He did tell me this is corroded. It's not going to work, and it is corroded because look, you can see all the bits, and that's all out from the bottom of there. It's complete spares and repairs, but the outsides and there's bits and pieces that can be taken off there. Yeah, that still is moving about. Put it on 15 quid, which is about the going rate for a broken one. Sold straight away, practically. So 15 quid. I paid 40 quid for the lot. There's 3 radios, but the one was like a really nice one. And I've got it listed for 60 because I couldn't find anything about it. Anyway, moving on. Bigger pile. Went to Nuneaton in the week. And the good thing about Nuneaton, obviously it generates stock. And I'll go there, and it's like I know I've paid for the stock, but it's like free stock. So I can go there, fill up my trolley, stuff that niche stuff for eBay, stuff like this for eBay, expensive records for eBay. This sold, I listed it in the week, 30 quid. It's a very nice one, unusual colour. It's like this brown mottled colour, 30 quid. And as an example of how Nuneaton is generating stock, look at this. Slade, the beginnings of Slade, Ambrose Slade, because I think that was their original name, Ambrose Slade. I've got this on eBay for 200 quid. A Slade, yes, that's right, a Slade record, 200 quid. That coming via Nuneaton. So apparently, the small amount of research I've done in it to find out why, there was a copyright issue and that record had to be pulled. Oh, while we're here, look at this. This up there, we've had a little bit of a change around. This, oh, there's the Blue Nile up there. That's the Blue Nile. We've basically put all of our best stuff on show. Van Morrison Moondance, Forrest Gump soundtrack. Look at that. That's the best. That's that Beatles record. That it was my best ever. Well, possibly best ever record found at a car boot. Possibly. Fugees The Score. Green Day. That's an original Green Day, open, pink. But it's not the sealed one. The sealed one's still out the back. But yeah, who's that? Jethro Tull, I think that one is. Yeah, that's a Kiss. That's on for 80. So yeah, that's that. Moving on to the big piles. The piles, like I said, the piles get bigger. This, probably my last car boot video, which was a long time ago. Well, 6, 7, 8 weeks. Paid a $5 for this. Liebherr crane. It's like a to scale toy. Some people have them on show. It is working. I think I might turn it on. Yeah, bits of it work. In the week, I had a concerning amount of questions about this. Asking me, first of all, is it missing any pieces? I'm like, look at the photos and you will get exactly what is in the photos. I don't know what it originally come with. It might come with a few cones and stuff to put around the edges. And why would someone ask, is it missing pieces, when I don't know what it came with to start with. The questions got more concerning. Is there any marks on it? Again, look at the photos. I said this is a used item, so please expect marks. There was clear signs of wear on the wheels. I ended up blocking that person. I don't normally do that, but from the issues I've had recently, and I always say, if people start asking questions before the sale even starts, creating problems for themselves, it's a red flag. I need to get a red flag. Red flag. It's game over. You're blocked. I sent an offer out to that person for 40 quid. This sold this morning for 60. So there you have it. My plan worked in this situation. And moving on to the biggest pile of the day, it's down here. It's one of these. Yes, we've all seen them. We all look for them. It's well known in the reselling community to look out for these retro style camping beds, chairs, deck chairs. This bed I've had for a long time, but I think that I just held out. It was on for 90 quid, and I got the full asking, 90 quid, and it's off to the Netherlands. They always go GSP, these. So yeah, it's been out in the I call it the furniture village. It's like a little, I've got another storeroom in the shop. You don't really see it too often, so it's been out there. So that is that. Look at all this. This is all the labels from last night. I done all my parcels last night. The shop's an absolute mess. Well, I mean, look at this. Sorry to talk about whatnot, but this is last night's parcels. Hold on a sec. There's somebody at the door. 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 Oh, there's somebody at... Hello. It's me. It's Paul. It's Paul from the Beatles. How are you? Last night's Whatnot show was great. So many Beatles records sold. You'll have to forgive my moustache. It got a bit moist last night, you know. So this was the Whatnot show last night. If I can remember, 48 parcels again. I've run out of mailers, so I have to speak to my guy, the packaging guy. Some people have asked for his number, so hope you got the deal. What I got, it's the deal's for everyone. It's not. It doesn't matter who you are. So yeah, if you took part in last night's show, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Don't forget, it's £10. £10 voucher to take part. It's free. Also, there will be official, the only place you can buy it, Brum Reseller merch in the buy now box of the Whatnot shows. Only place you can buy it. So if you're thinking, oh, I don't want to take part in this show, what an idiot. But I want a mug. Well, the mugs, you can buy them there. Somebody's looking in the window here. So, yeah. Hold on, there's somebody at the window and I'm here dressed up as flipping Paul McCartney. He's gone now. Anyway, yeah, only place you can buy Brum Reseller merch is in the buy now section of the whatnot section. Next week, 1 week's time, Sunday, 6 o'clock, it is emo show. We've got some My Chemical Romance records. You know, I'll be looking like something like this, I reckon. Who knows what I'm going to look like, you know, but there will be some sort of theme. It is emo theme next week. So I'll be there crying into my cornflakes or hating the world, hating on everyone, which I already do that anyway, but you know. But yeah, thanks for watching anyway. It's been a good week. eBay seems to be back on track. You know, maybe they watched my video and thought, yeah, we'll sort his account out. Put his account back on show for everyone. Make sure he's all right. It's the Brum Reseller. We don't want to annoy him. Don't want to get on the wrong side of him, do we? So yeah, great week this week. Thank you for everyone's support. Thanks. Hopefully, obviously I said this last week, hopefully we will be going to a car boot next week. I will not be going like this. Maybe if we got to like 20,000 subscribers or something, I'd have to do something, wouldn't I? But it's a long time, you know, 7,000 off that. That is a long time coming. But I never thought I'd get to 10,000, but I never thought I'd ever get to 10,000, so stranger things have happened. All right, thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.